Well, just like I said, it's probably the
Hello? No.
no, still echo?
Yeah.
Echo.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? There you go.
Hello? No.
There you go. No, you can see it. No,
Oh,
no.
I'm so echoey.
There.
Hello? Yeah,
Better?
there you go. I'm so better.
Oh, we just gotta lower it. Well, the fan's still on.
Yeah. Hello?
All right, now back to this sweltering heat.
That's not that bad.
Now it's not that bad because it's already after hours
Yeah.
and the sun's gone down to take a nap, and we're
Mhm.
here just left with the residual heat.
It's not that bad.
What are you talking about? Wasn't that bad,
Not that
dude?
bad.
My armpits are fucking full of like
You
water.
are run hot.
So that doesn't matter. I'm still fucking, Lake Erie over here and Lake Placid over here.
No. Placid. Horrible.
Anyway, could have called it Lake Superior.
You could have,
Yeah,
but you did it.
but I didn't.
You did it. It's too late now.
Stifled.
It's on
It's
the
record.
It's on the record.
ComiCentric issue 117.
Am I still echoing?
Did you hear
I
something?
don't know.
Do you want a little more of this?
Hello. Yeah, a little.
Do
Oh,
you-
I guess.
You like it there?
It's a little echoey.
All
I
right.
think.
You think so?
I'm not sure.
Probably because we're close with the mics.
No, maybe.
We're not supposed to be that close.
Yeah.
And you're kind of bouncing onto this microphone.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah, there you go.
So what? Jerry Seinfeld this thing?
If you have to. See, how does that work?
Ah.
But then you can't even wear your earphones
I
after.
could do it. Sound better?
Think so?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds fine. But now I can hear you every time you move the microphone.
What do you mean?
Like pick a lane.
Pick a lane. Oh,
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. It doesn't matter. Echo. You know what? Here's the thing. We only get to suffer with it once, and then the rest of the people get to suffer more.
That's true.
Right.
How about that?
That sounds good.
That better?
Mine's
Okay.
good. Cool.
There we go.
Perfect. Issue 117 of Comics.
117.
117.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
Hmm.
get no respect. No respect at all. No respect at all.
No.
It's hot.
It's a little hot.
Fucking hot.
It's all right.
Keep saying that. Why do you keep saying it's all right, dude? Even Marty was like dying here today.
Yeah, but just that big hair.
Can't blame it on the big hair. I have no hair and I'm still fucking.
Just that big hair. So all the heat,
Yeah, he just goes,
he goes in there. Yeah.
He absorbs.
She's gonna go home and she's gonna comb it and just
like steam.
yeah. Like rays of freaking heat energy is gonna fire out.
Her hair.
Yeah.
To get how frizzy and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's what causes it to catch frizzy, right? It collects the energy.
Yeah. My God. Amazing. It's still too hot.
It's all right.
It's the hottest episode ever.
No, we've had hot.
Dude, I contemplated stepping outside and doing it outside. I think we should start doing them outside, outside in the little patio.
That's fine.
Just so the neighbor could hear it.
Yeah.
Fucking
What's going on?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck is he talking
Yeah.
about? Well, we're talking about the heat, ladies and gentlemen.
The heat.
The hottest day in California was the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Remember we had the freaking mic fest thing or the open mic?
Uh-huh.
That was the hottest day in
Really?
Yeah, the first day of summer pretty much.
Yeah.
We had it on the first hottest day,
Yeah.
record breaking day.
Good call there.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know months before.
You know it's the first day of summer. I didn't plan it.
I didn't know it was the first day of
I
summer.
don't either.
I don't know how weather works.
Yeah.
We're from California. In California, we don't know how weather
We
works.
have hot and we have rain.
Yeah.
And then somewhere in between.
Yeah, we don't have cold. We have
No.
hot and we have
And
rain.
Yeah.
And foggy sometimes.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
It comes with the rain. Yeah. We don't know about seasons here.
No. Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw foliage, I was like, what is that?
And then you freaked out.
Yeah. It's a sky falling?
Foliage.
Foliage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Foliage?
Yeah.
Or foliage.
Wow. See, you don't do that because once you say it wrong, I can't say it right.
You say it like Californians say it. Foliage.
Foliage.
Foliage,
Foliage.
yeah.
Foliage.
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 Stop it.
Yeah.
Messing up my brain.
Yeah.
No.
That's what we do.
Yeah. So summer we have
It's hot.
yeah. Let's have summer comic events.
All right. We're going to do it before.
Absolute justice.
Absolute justice. Too bad that my favorite cover is gone.
Uh-huh.
Well, you already read it, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
Why?
Because, I haven't read it.
Oh,
Yeah.
not too bad.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't do my homework.
Yeah, it's a lot of homework.
Yeah?
It's a lot of homework.
It's a lot
It's
happening, I'm guessing.
Well, that last issue, the zero that came out last week,
Yeah.
it's a good starter point.
Because it fills you up before you
It's
go.
a little bit like
Is it aperitif?
a little bit
Yeah.
because there was maybe 3 events, like mini events within books.
in the last
that tie
years?
into it.
Oh, well, the Brainiac Superman one.
Brainiac Superman one, the fucking Fallout, Fail Safe.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Batman one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that plays into it.
Uh-huh.
The one I didn't actually read. Well, I read the first couple. I didn't finish it. There's a Suicide Squad book with freaking Dreamer, where she's the leader of the squad.
Oh.
And that ties into it.
How did she get fucked up in that?
Amanda Waller found her family.
Oh, so she's not even a bad person.
No.
I thought the Suicide Squad was only supposed to be bad people.
Well, Amanda Waller's like, oh, you can go into people's dreams. Yeah, you work for me now. Like,
whoa!
Yeah.
That's some absolute power bullshit.
Yeah.
So wait, so this was in that Zero book, right?
The Zero book kind of set some stuff up,
Or it was on the Suicide Squad book that came before it.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad book, it led to what's going on in Absolute Power.
So somewhere down the line in that book, they picked her up and like.
No, in the very beginning of that book. Like, I don't know where they picked her up. I'm guessing it's some kind of annual or something. It's probably like Beast World or wherever. Like the CW.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, in the Tom Taylor Superboy book, the Jonathan Kent book, he helped free this country, Gomorrah, or something like that. And he freed this country from a dictator. And it was the dude from Stormwatch.
Oh,
the fucking weatherman. Yeah. He was the guy that was dictating. He was a dictator of that country.
Wasn't his son his beau also?
Yeah. The son of the president of that country,
not the dictator.
Yeah.
Was his beau?
So he helped free that country. And in that Suicide Squad book, Amanda Waller's like, "We're gonna take that country over."
What?
Yeah.
So this is like just her coming sweeping, doing maintenance, and just after shit's gone to hell, she just comes in there like with her broom and shit. Excuse me.
Because they basically want to create like a Guantanamo Bay secret prison
again
for superpower people.
Again,
but they want to put it in that country because it's out of the United States. Yeah.
Wait, did it have like a place in the middle of the ocean or something?
No, it's Marvel.
Oh, okay. They always gotta have that supermax prison, you know, where you put the best of the best or the worst of the worst.
Yeah. And so that's how that book tied in to the whole thing.
And this is all before the one that just came out today, huh? So this is gonna be our DC event for the summer.
It's only 4 issues.
Only 4 issues.
It's only 4 issues.
Oh, how is she gonna collect absolute power? Only 4 issues.
I know. Well, there's a bunch of like they're not really tie-ins. It's kind of interesting.
Like from this perspective.
Yeah. So they're not really like.
Yeah.
So it's only 4 issues.
It's gonna be freaking like the Bloodborne or whatever from Marvel.
Blood Hunt.
The Blood Hunt. Yeah.
No, that Blood Hunt is like. That's confusing though, because like, there's like a Spider-Man Blood Hunt, and then, like I think there's one issue of regular Spider-Man that dealt with it.
The whole thing.
But then they went back to its regular fucking thing, and
I saw there's a Werewolf by Night one.
Yeah.
Does that one tie into that Blood Hunt one? But it doesn't say Blood Hunt on the cover.
No.
But it does tie in.
It ties in.
I figured.
Yeah. Well, no, not really tie in. It's more like he's dealing with it. Like he's there.
But they all say Blood Hunt tie in or dealing with it.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four one's like, they're dealing with it. All of a sudden.
Fucking vampires. Vampires, yeah.
Yeah. At least Absolute Power has got a lot coming from it. Because Blood Hunt is just like, oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then Absolute Power has 3 stories backing it up.
Yeah.
And even those stories probably have backstories.
The Blood Hunt, though,
Yeah.
the last issue set something up that's kind of fucking crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
One Tomb of Dracula.
No, so like there's a spell they can use to fucking bring the sun back.
Oh no.
And they need a fucking like
vampires don't like sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
So Dr. Doom's like, oh, we can do this.
Yeah.
But we need a fucking a group of wizards to do it, right? And Strange is like, oh, I can find it. And they're like, don't worry about it, got it.
Yeah.
The fucking Strange Academy kids.
Oh.
And they use them.
Okay.
To do it. With Doctor Strange right now, he got turned into a vampire.
Oh.
But Clea fucking astral projected him. She pushed his spirit out of his body.
Ah.
So there's a vampire Doctor Strange running around.
Yeah, but there's the astral projection. Doctor Strange is astral projecting around.
Mm-hmm. And so at the end of that whole thing, like we're gonna do this major spell, whatever. And he's like, oh, so Doctor Doom's like tells Strange like, so you gotta give it to me. And he's like, give me what? He goes, the title of Sorcerer Supreme, because the Sorcerer Supreme has to do this. And
and he has to be given the title.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's fun.
That's not gonna be good.
But the vampire version of him is still like
running around
somewhere
doing shit.
Rah,
yeah.
rah.
Yeah. Well, then Miles got turned into a vampire.
Oh no!
But
Wow.
Which I'm wondering if they're gonna fix this or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He got turned into a vampire, but Doctor Strange used the Eye of Agamotto on him.
To go back in time.
And so he used the Eye of Agamotto on him, and so basically he's still a vampire, but he's in control. Like he's Miles.
No,
The Eye of
there's got to be one, right?
Yeah. Well, because the Eye of Agamotto reveals your true self, whatever. Yeah. So yeah.
I know people can't see that, but you know, that's pretty much what I see from that one.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
Comics.
Okay. So in this summer event, it's either vampires or fucking tyranny.
Tyranny, yeah.
Cool.
What I was telling you like earlier, like I'm waiting to see people complain about absolute power, because there's some shit in there like, oh, they're talking about the election. They're talking about stuff that's really happening. They're talking about
is like Palestine.
No,
not the border.
No.
Or I mean, I'm trying to think of bigger topics here.
You want to know what it is?
You kind of don't.
All right.
But for the sake of podcasting, I guess.
So Amanda Waller, released a bunch of videos.
Oh no, the Kardashian videos.
No, showing like superheroes causing mayhem and
just fucking shit up,
killing people.
Oh no.
Yeah. And people like big, like the fucking Shazam and
killing people.
Yeah.
What fucking AI see? And gives me the bullseye. Okay. It's all deep fakes.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I thought it was a little more political than that, but AI works the best.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is it like, even though like the Justice League come out and say like, oh, those aren't real, they're like, well, wait, I saw it on the internet. Like, and
the internet doesn't lie to me. The internet never lies to me. It tells me about aliens, Bigfoot, and doesn't lie to me at all. Our government's our friend.
Yeah.
By the way, nothing against the Clintons.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of that, which I was like, oh shit, like that's
whoops.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's more of an artistical thing because a lot of the artists also have been against AI. So I mean, maybe it's a little bit of that kind of pot shot instead of a politics.
Oh no, a Waller is straight up trying to get like political power and shit. Like I wouldn't be surprised
to give her a comb over.
I wouldn't be surprised if like at the end of this, they're like, oh, they beat her, but she's the president now or some shit. Like you're like
with the comb over.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
And then she fucking starts dancing.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, 4 issues. It's 4 years.
True too.
Yeah. See what they're doing there?
Yeah.
I'm just.
Well, they also set up this thing in the end of issue 1 where it's like, oh no, this is a permanent thing. Like no going back from this.
This is gonna change shit. This is gonna make shit. Okay.
They're claiming, but
this is another New 52 or whatever.
Something.
Yeah, it's something big. What could it be though? Sentinel program?
Basically,
yeah.
Waller has failsafe, so he's basically a robot Batman.
Yeah,
and he's running his own squad
of robots
of Amazos.
Sentinel robots.
Yeah.
It's like, he's Master Mold, and I got a bunch of Nimrods fucking running around, dude. Because it's the Amazos.
Amazos.
Are you amazed by that?
Amazos with like basically Batman's personality.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So you mean no personality?
Yeah. So it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm excited. I'm excited.
That's interesting. So that's I mean. Well, what's tying into this? I see like the Batman and the Supermans, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Batman, Superman.
Because if it's only 4 issues, there's got to be like at least 8 tie-ins.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's like dealing with it, but like that's the main one is Batman, Superman. There's a couple issues of Wonder Woman. The Green Lantern one. Apparently, Hal doesn't have a ring right now. I haven't been keeping up with that book.
Yeah.
What else?
But they're all gonna tie in
somehow. Yeah.
We're gonna see how they deal with it, like with vampires. I can't wait anymore tie-ins.
Tie-ins are the best.
Sometimes they are. So you know what? The only reason you get tie-ins because you are hoping for that one shock or that one. Oh shit! I saw it before in that one book. You know. Yeah, get it.
Yeah,
I know. I think the last tie-in book I did was when Doctor Strange died, and they did all those tie-ins to his death. Some of them like played no real.
It's like, oh, that sucks.
That sucks, yeah. But oh well. Oh well.
It's comics, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's like comics work.
But out of these two, what would you go with, Blood Hunter or the freaking
Absolute Justice, man.
Justice?
I feel like Absolute Justice is gonna like have a big fallout. I think it's gonna be like
then just Dracula isn't coming out.
Yeah, because I feel like this blood hunting, like it's cool and everything, but I think at the end of it, it's gonna be like, oh, we fix it with magic.
You know how I know it's already a shark that's being jumped? Annihilation 2099.
Dude, that's kind of a cool twist.
As cool as that was, dude, as cool as that was, at the same time, I was like, come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Who's out there who read Annihilation and 2099 book said, I want fucking this motherfucker in my thing.
I want fucking my 2099 Nova.
I don't want to spoil it too much.
But I think Marvel spoiled it on their social media, and I was like, what? And I first thing I did was I went and looked at it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
See, I know spoilers for me. No. You spoiled it for me.
You were gonna read that book.
I was never gonna read that.
You're never gonna read that book.
I was never gonna touch that thing. I saw it and I said, Annihilation. Who cares about that? That was some space shit that happened. I'm not into Marvel space. But then 2099, I did read that, unfortunately.
Apparently, I think issue 3, he's going to go up against Spider-Man.
It's all from over there.
2099,
Oh, no Doctor Doom.
Maybe.
Good guy, Doctor Doom.
Maybe.
Just saying.
That'd be cool. Dude, you know what's crazy? Fucking 2099 is like, there's a Spider-Man one right now. It's like, he's got a symbiote or whatever. So I was like, what is this? I started reading it. Dude, like, it's like 3 or 4 issues in right now. Issue 1, they kill the Punisher. The Punisher 2099.
Wait, future Punisher?
Yeah, they just fucking just try to murder his ass.
What the fuck?
Like, and like the fucking Venom whatever kills him, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
they didn't need him. They probably didn't need him.
Like, oh, cannon fodder.
Cannon fodder. That's fucked up. When one of your big ones is fucking cannon fodder.
Just fucking take him out. They just took him out.
Yeah, like put him in a coma or put him somewhere else. If you're afraid of him, put him somewhere else.
Oh, he dead.
He dead. Ouch. 2099. Gone.
They'll mess around, man.
I used to like that one. Damn. Dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was shocked.
Yeah. I was surprised.
I'm a little taken back by that. It's like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
But 2099. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, you know what I was going to say? I was going to go back to the absolute power. Let's go to the Suicide Squad fucking anime.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that, because if it wasn't for this anime, I think absolute power would make no sense to a lot of people. Is that what's going on in Absolute Power?
No, it's totally different. Totally different.
We watched the first, what was it?
3 of them,
yeah. So there's a new one, right?
Probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Or maybe, I don't know.
And dude, I have no idea what I was watching. Yeah. It's a very Harley eccentric thing, but at the same time, you know, get that ending with Waller.
Yeah, dancing.
Fucking love that ending.
Yeah. And then the deep cuts, right? Fucking Ratcatcher and
the people who were like, you have to know Suicide Squad to kind of understand that. And they didn't even tell you some of their names beforehand. You kind of have to figure it out. And they're like, oh, Ratcatcher. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
And then Gemworld.
Is that what's that's
Gemworld? Like, you know,
I'm waiting for Amethyst or something.
I think that's her. I think that's
the princess.
I think so.
All right, I'll give you that one. Yeah. All right, because she was a princess, right?
Yeah.
I'm not At first, it was I thought it was that one. What's the guy with the wing?
Warworld.
Yeah.
Warland or Warlord.
Warlord, yeah.
Warlord.
At first, I thought it would have been that world, but no.
Yeah. An old man with the fucking Speedo and shit.
Yeah. and his furry things on the side, right? Yeah. That's DC, right?
Yeah. Warlord. Warlord.
Like
in the center of the earth, it's like Hollow Earth, right? There's fucking dancers and shit.
That's what I thought, man. It could have been.
And there's wizards and shit and whatnot.
There's wizards in this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fucking Gemworld. Like that's their whole thing.
Gem wizardry. Yeah. So I mean, Amethyst, it was one of those like heroes that came out of nowhere. It's meant for girls back in the day.
I think so. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that was the whole thing. And then no one really used her. Like they would use her every once in a while for like weird events and the
Titans. They had her a couple times.
She was on Young Justice.
Young Justice.
The last incarnation of Young Justice.
Yeah,
which was kind of cool.
The everyone falls in love. Young Justice one.
No, this was like the
heroes in love.
No. Yeah. This was like the last 5 years or so.
Oh damn, that was recent.
Yeah, where they brought back. Bendis brought back all the original Young Justice.
Oh.
And it was kind of interesting because they retconned a lot of stuff. Because like when New 52 happened, it was very confusing because it was like we had like Tim Drake and freaking Cassie and all them, right? But they were like totally different.
Yeah.
And so like when this happened, when Bendis took over Young Justice, he brought all the original people back.
And in the original format, character wise.
And he kind of explained how like that like Bart. Because he was around in New 52, but it was like a different version or So he explained it like basically like during the last crisis, he somehow fell into the Speed Force.
Oh.
And he was like bouncing around different realities.
They always do that. Yeah.
And the same thing happened with Connor, where Connor, he found out that Star Labs was doing some shady shit. And he was like trying to shut it down, and then they fucking just threw him into into Gem World.
There you go.
Well, they had a portal that they were like messing with,
and
they were like, just fucking throw him in there, and like so he was stuck in there for like the whole time. Yeah,
it's like when Superman died and he went to the future or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was my favorite way that they brought him back, because at the time I think in what was it, Infinite Crisis, they killed Connor.
Oh.
And then right after Infinite Crisis, Bart became the Flash.
Right.
Like, he grew up. He became an adult. And then he died. He got killed by the Rogues because there was like some event where like he was gonna lose his powers for like a minute.
Oh shit!
And then
they took advantage of that.
Yeah, was his arch enemy Inertia, which is he's a clone of Bart, but he's more Thawne than Alan.
That's creepy.
Yeah, because Bart is the grandson of Eobard Thawne and Barry Allen.
Yeah.
So he's more Thawne than Allen, and he fucking hated Bart. And so then he knew, because he's from the future, that there was gonna be this moment where he's gonna lose his powers. And so he put the Rogues together, and he was like, "Oh, let's fucking fight him," right? But they didn't know he was gonna lose his powers, so they were just going all apeshit on him, and they fucking killed him. Yeah.
Whoops.
And then they became the most wanted fucking villains around, because
they killed the Flash.
They killed the Flash, and then what caused him to lose his powers momentarily was Wally West coming back.
Oh, coming out of the Force.
Yeah, and so that causes him to lose his powers. And so, so Wally realizes that Bart's fucking dead, and he goes after Inertia.
Yeah,
and he chases them across the world, and at the end, he fucking catches them. And he's like, "What are you gonna do? You can't kill me. You know, Flashes don't kill."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh," and he fucking he held them. And at the end, we see the Flash Museum. There's a statue of Inertia, and he opens up Bart's fucking wing of the museum, right? And the statue of Inertia, you find out it's not a statue. Fucking Wally took his speed so much so that he couldn't even move.
So he's moving, but just really slow.
And so he left them in the fucking museum.
Slow down. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's not death, but he keeps praying for death every second that he's whatever.
And so then
shoot.
But then during Final Crisis, Jeff Johns wrote a book. It was called The Legion of Three Worlds.
Yeah.
Where Superman went to the future to help the Legion, and Superboy Prime went to the future and he started the Legion of Villains or whatever, right? And so they were fighting whatever, and then Brainiac was like, "Oh, I know how to stop them. Right?" So then they went, and Starman was in the present day. He goes and he fucking digs up Connor, and he puts him in the pod that heals Superman.
But he's a dead corpse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking throws it into the sun.
Sure.
Well, no. Here's the thing. He throws it into the sun, and then
3,000 years later.
Yeah. Brought him back.
You don't have to tell me. I know how comics work.
Same timeline, so you know. So yeah, so he
so he brings them back. So he's resting for 3,000 years in his pod, circling the sun or in the sun, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up exactly when they need him.
Yeah, because Brainiac figured it out. And then the same thing was like they were able to like when they brought Wally back.
Yeah.
The Legion actually brought Wally back.
They put him back into the Speed Force?
No, they were collecting Speed Force energy.
They just put it into his corpse?
No. So they reused it and they brought fucking Bart.
So it's kind of like tokens, like a one-up tokens or one-up Speed Force tokens? I don't know.
So basically at the end, it ended up being like Connor and Bart fighting Superboy Prime. Prime he's terrified of fucking Bart because Bart fucking pushed him in the Speed Force. He trapped him in there.
Right. Okay.
So they ended up defeating him and the whole thing. And then after Superman's like, "It's time to go back, guys." And he brought him back to the present. So they're alive again.
How is this correlate to Gem World?
Because Connor ends up in Gem World later on.
Great story, by the way. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How we go on that?
And it's even weirder because I think when he ends up in Gem World, like he's there for a couple of years and everyone thought he was gone. Well, no, they didn't realize he was gone because there was a Connor in the 52. But it ended up being Match. Like it's Imperfect Clone, whatever.
Yeah.
And no one realized.
The Bizarro.
Yeah, no one realized that. And then, so that when he was in Gem World, he met this woman who had a kid,
Mm.
and her husband had died in the war,
Oh.
and they were gonna take her farm or some shit. And then Connor's like, "No, this is my wife. I am a man." Right?
Ah, ha, ha,
And so he marries this woman,
ha.
and he like for a couple of years he's fucking living in this farm, whatever, right?
And he has a kid
And he has this kid that he's like, you know,
that he procreates with this random woman.
I don't think he does because at the end it's like when the team shows up, he's like, "All right, gotta go. Like I'm out. I'm out." Like,
So it's the previous guy's kid. Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, it wasn't his kid. No.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
Yeah.
Good old match. Anyway, I have no idea how we ended up here.
DC's weird, man.
Yeah, DC is fucking weird, man.
DC's weird.
Yeah,
I
good
love
stuff,
it.
though.
It's the best.
Yeah, and that's this summer. What about fall?
Nothing. We're done. We get like a cool like Christmas story or something, and you know,
That's about it.
it's about it.
And that's all you need.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm fine.
Well, we're gonna find out in Comic-Con because
2 weeks.
No, longer than that.
Comic Con's like in 2 weeks.
No,
When is Comic Con?
the 27th.
This comes out 2 weeks.
Oh, from now. Okay, okay.
So
I get
there you
I
go.
get
Like
you,
in a
I
week
get
and a half.
Weekend. There you go.
There you go. Happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to announce a lot of stuff. I know there's a thing called Absolute DC.
Is that why you want to go back to Comic Con?
No, because I see it all already.
Yeah, that's what I'm
online,
saying. Because comics are back at Comic Con.
Yeah,
That's the big
yeah.
thing this year too,
Mhm,
right? Comics are back.
No, that was the big thing, and then Disney was like, Marvel's going to Hall H, guys.
No way! I thought
Yeah.
they were gonna skip it this year.
Mhm,
Dude,
yeah.
you sent me something saying they were gonna skip it this year.
Oh, they announced they're doing it
When did they do that?
a couple days ago.
Oh my! Dude,
It's-
that's I don't even know.
It's happening, man.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be back
Yeah.
for the comics.
Well, the other thing too is that like I guess they're already putting the shit up in the light poles,
Uh-huh.
the banners are.
Mhm.
There's like these cool Fantastic Four.
Oh,
banners up.
Like the
And-
one the previous art made or new art?
It's like new art, but it's weird. It's like very Art Deco, like you know, like and
like 60s or whatever. Yeah.
But the thing too is it's funny is that they're making this announcement,
Mm.
and like everyone's all hyped up, but they're not gonna start filming until the end of July.
Wait, you're telling me it's not done yet?
Yeah, so they're not gonna have anything. I mean, it'd be cool. I doubt it. They're gonna have like actual like pictures or whatever. Like you know,
That's
like-
what they're gonna
yeah.
do. They're gonna have at least like some CGI
Yeah.
section or some
Yeah.
sort of a tidbit, you know, what do you call it? A teaser.
A teaser, yeah. Well, they're gonna have to have the cast for that movie there.
Yeah.
They might have the fucking Deadpool cast too, because the movie comes out that weekend. Yeah, that's a risk, man.
How bad are those theaters gonna be?
Dude, they're already
Sold out?
Yeah, sold out. Yeah.
It's like, oh, excuse me, guys, I'm gonna take a break from this Comic-Coning to go watch a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
Look at how cool I am.
Mhm.
A little bit jealous.
No, I saw Captain America out there. Like,
Yeah, see how cool? How cool is that?
it was cool, but it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's fine.
Imagine to that one Captain America fan that, whoa, what do you mean you saw it out there
Yeah.
with them dancing go-go girls?
Mhm. That was cool. Yeah, so I wonder what they're gonna announce on that, because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they could talk about, but you know,
What can they really talk about? Those are the two big movies, and ones aren't gonna come out that weekend.
yeah, because what's his face? Feige said that the Fantastic Four is his favorite movie that he's produced so far,
Wow.
and everyone's like losing their shit over that because he never does that. Like
Yeah.
they always ask him like oh, what's in the
your
works that you love, and he's like, he always say like, oh, whatever's coming next.
Yeah.
And he always says that. It's always
And whatever's coming next is Fantastic Four.
No.
What's in between?
fucking
I'm telling Craven, another Sunny.
no,
Sunny doesn't
no.
count.
Captain America, the Brave New World.
Oh, right.
Thunderbolt, I think, is the Free Comic Book Day movie,
Oh.
and then Fantastic Four is in July. Or-
Wait, they got like a year
yeah.
to make this happen,
Mhm.
and they haven't started filming.
No, they're supposed to start filming like at the beginning of August.
That scares me. You know why? Because it tells me it's gonna be heavy on the CGI,
Mhm.
and the CGI is probably already being worked
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
on.
Yeah, July is gonna be, or is it June or July? But like, I think it's one of those months.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking nuts. I'm excited because like that. No, it's July. No, that is June. Next June, Fantastic Four, Superman,
Hmm.
and a new fucking Jurassic Park.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'll do Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
ScarJo
Mm-hmm.
as Chris Hemsworth.
I don't know if he's coming out or Pratt or
Chris Pratt?
I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if it's like a reboot or
Another.
Well, not reboot, but like it's like we're gonna talk about these people now.
It's Island of Purgatoria, whatever.
It should bring fucking Jake Johnson back.
Right. Him and Newman.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Newman survived somehow.
He's got no eyes and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I had blind.
Speaking of Scarlett Johansson, I went to
Scarlett Johansson's house?
Yes. No. I went to one of those mystery movie things, and I saw this movie she did with Channing Tatum. It's about the moon landing.
With the moon landing?
Yeah.
And Channing Tatum?
Channing Tatum.
Does he play like Buzz Aldrin?
No, he's like this. He's like this pilot that like. Yeah, apparently it's based on like true events, but this is
You lost me already, man. You lost me.
Woody Harrelson's in it.
Okay.
And he plays like a government spook.
He would.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that caught me off guard was like there's like a guy that like he's an engineer, so he like runs the program, and it's fucking Ray Romano.
Hey, guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But like
Everyone does Raymond.
But he's got the like a 60s haircut with the fucking big glasses, and like I didn't recognize him at first.
But he has a nasally voice.
Yeah. Oh, it's totally Ray Romano. Yeah. It was pretty good. Like it was listed as a comedy.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it was also like kind of sad.
Oh. A sadness?
Yeah. It was kind of like a romantic comedy because there's a whole like like he's into Scarlett Johansson and she's like, I am a New York fucking,
Yeah, I'm into Ray Romano.
And then it was fun.
All right.
They did a lot of like I thought it was cool. Like they played on that whole like the moon landing was fake, right?
Yeah.
They played up where it's like, was it fake or was it real? No, like we don't know. Like like
who played Stanley Kubrick?
No, that's a joke. They don't get Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, what?
They get this other like guy.
Yeah.
And then there's a joke where like
Spielberg?
where he's very like demanding. He's very like annoying her. Yeah. And fucking Scarlett Johansson's like, we should have got Kubrick.
That's fun. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll give you.
It was fun. It was entertaining. Like it was
$5. Come on.
Yeah. You can't beat that.
No. I like that they're still doing that. By the way,
dude, they're doing it way more often now.
What do you mean?
So.
It was once a month, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before?
Now AMC does it like maybe twice a month.
What?
And fucking Regal does it like twice a month.
What? Yeah. They're finding success in this. That's why people are willing to go in and go $5 and then leave after the movie if they don't like it.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because we did one last month and it was like this movie called Thelma. It was pretty good. It was actually really good. I really enjoyed that. And like it's one of the like I didn't even hear about it. And then like and then once then I guess it's out now. So I see commercials for it. I'm like, oh shit, I saw that. Like, I
saw that movie. It's $5.
Yeah, $5.
Fucking Mafia Mommy. It's the best movie ever.
Dude, I was like searching for movies on Paramount Plus and it popped up and I was like, oh no.
And did you watch it again?
No, I didn't watch it.
You should watch it.
You know, I did watch it again. I watched that John Hamm Fletch movie. You like it? It's all right.
It was fine.
Yeah.
John Hamm trying to do comedy is still kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
John Hamm in Greensburg is still kind of new to me.
Yeah.
I'm used to Don Draper for the longest. He was Don Draper, the coolest man on TV.
Yeah.
And then him trying to comedy.
I think that's why it's funny because like he's like
the cool guy, right?
Yeah, and then he's like being stupid.
Goofy, yeah. I get it, but in like a cartoon character, that's weird. That's
I rewatched that and I was like, oh, I forgot. I like this. This was fun.
It was okay. I remember I watched it once. It was on the Plex. You watched it on the Plex?
No, then Paramount Plus. It showed up and I forgot about it and I was like, oh shit, there it is.
You know what I watched on Paramount Plus? I was talking last week or 2 weeks ago, but I don't do documentaries. UFO.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I watched the first two. I don't know if there's more, but I watched two of them back to back. Dude, they're talking about all the stuff when I was like, this is the stuff when I was just into this show, the early, like the 90s. They're talking about stuff in the 90s, the Dallas fucking lights. And then they put it all together, like they're telling this company was owned by this company before this company was called this was this company, and they were looking for UFOs for this company who was entitled with the government. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? I must know more. So I watched the second one. And then it was a totally whole different thing, but it ties into the first one because this company is doing business with this company who is owned by this company. And then they were talking about Skinwalker Ranch, and then like
Skinwalker Ranch,
dude, And then I went kind of like in a mini deep dive where I just found out that Samsung is actually producing a lot of the cameras and stuff they're going to be putting on Skinwalker Ranch to see if they can catch any of these anomalies. This just happened like 3 months ago or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
It was the best 48 minutes of my life or whatever these documentaries was. But I don't know if there's gonna be more or is there's more than 2.
I don't know. I saw it. I haven't watched more. Yeah.
Yeah, because usually when they have the UFO documentary, it's that weird guy with the hair
Aliens.
talking about aliens, how they came, and we don't know what they're.
Yeah.
When this was like, it goes from UFOs. It tells us straight up like, yeah, we don't know what UFOs are, and we got tired of the stigma of UFOs, so we're calling them UAPs.
Yeah, it was a phenomenon. Right?
UAP phenomena, aerial phenomena,
unidentified aerial phenomena.
Yeah, and they tell you why though. That's the thing is, we didn't remember before. We're like, we don't know why. Why would they change it? Because they're tired of the stigma of UFOs. Yeah.
It
UFO is
could
science
be
fiction.
anything. Well, no. Well, UFOs could be anything. It could be like fucking
objects, Tic Tacs.
Yeah, whatever.
But that's why it's a phenomenon. They don't.
If we don't know what it is.
What it is.
It's phenomenon. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, and the lady was saying that it's like, oh, it's too science fiction. UFO is science fiction. People relate that to that. So UAPs is something new. Yeah. Since the government decided to be out with it, let's change the lingo a little bit. Yeah. Now we have to adapt.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Yeah. I read a thing about how like they're saying that the popularity of drones, like public private owned drones, that it was like a whole thing with the government to be like just be a new excuse of like, oh, it's a drone. Yeah, it's a drone. Like
that would be too easy though. Yeah. That'd be way too easy though. Because if you see how drones fly, left, right, like the Tic Tac. That was nice to see the Tic Tac getting representation 20 years later after no one's talking about it. Oh, yeah. And then like they had this one guy who was like, who first reported this shit, like the Tic Tacs and all that shit, and no one believed him. He was ridiculed from his office and the Navy position in the office. His marriage dissolved, his jobs dissolved, all because no one believed him. And he was sticking to his guns. No one believed him. And then now the government's like, oh yeah, it's real.
No.
It's fucked up. His life got ruined because the government wouldn't step up for this man who still believes in his government. Yeah. And they asked him straight out, like, "Do you still believe in the government?" It's like, "Yeah, dude, I believe in my government." Yeah. It's like, wow, dude, you look like the type that would believe in your government.
What's the thing too? Like, you think about it, because like when you really break it down, you do like the logical thinking about it. Like the whole like government's covering it up. Yeah, it's not even like because it's real, right? Or not necessarily because
to protect.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not necessarily because it's real. It's because if you get that shit out there, you're gonna fucking make people panic. Yeah.
Hysteria, mass hysteria. Of course, there's rate of hysteria, but I mean, that's giving humanity the benefit of the doubt, right? Yeah. And you kind of want to weed out those fucking dummies that are gonna be like, you know what? You sheep, go jump off the cliff. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be the girl in ID4. Aliens. At the top of the building. Yeah, that's gonna be me. I always said that would be me.
That's funny.
I'm no Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm not saving no dog.
That's the best. So the dog goes to the fire.
Come on.
Goes to the fire. It's the best.
I'm telling you, when people tell me what's the best part of that movie, that's it.
That's it.
That's gotta be it. Yeah. The second part might be Welcome to Earth, and what's that smell?
You know that they reported recently that was all improvised. What's that smell?
What's that smell? Because it actually smells like shit over there.
Because it was like there's a dried out river or something.
Yeah,
and there's like these fucking like dried up like shrimp or whatever, and it smells terrible. Yeah.
What's that smell? Yeah. Was actually him reacting to the smells in the world. Yeah.
That's funny. Did you ever watch the sequel to that?
Yeah, once. Yeah, once.
Not very good.
Yeah, once. And we didn't need it. No, we didn't need it. I had no idea why we had it. Yeah. And if there was a role for Will Smith, it wasn't meant for Will Smith's son.
It's Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah. Apparently, all the kids of the 90s that grew up to be Michael P. Jordan. Paula Creed's son.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
I remember, like, I forgot what else. I remember when that movie came out. Yeah. We were going to go to the movies, and I was like, what do you want to see? And she wanted something. And I was like, what about this one? And she's like, nah. So we did I don't forget how we figured it out, but that movie won out.
How?
I forgot. Like,
did you flip a coin?
Something like that. And I was just like, oh. And then when we saw it, like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Did you ask for your money back?
No.
Okay, it wasn't $5. I bet.
No, it was not $5. No, but to be fair, I think it was like we had like tickets that were gonna expire or some shit.
Oh, cool. Fuck it. You didn't pay shit. You just wasted your time. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's a good movie.
It's something like that.
You enjoyed yourself, right? You
right.
bought popcorn. You bought
It
soda.
was kind of dope.
Okay.
It got dope. Went to Gorilla Mall after.
Hey, silver lining.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking thing. But yeah, UFOs.
UFOs.
I guess I'm not into documentaries, but that was the best 2 hours or 40 minutes each one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the next one.
UFOs, man.
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Paramount Plus. That's where it's at.
Besides that, they have nothing else on.
They have all of Frasier.
Listen here, Nels.
They have that Knuckles TV show.
I still don't watch that.
Yeah.
No, I have no interest really.
You gotta watch it, man.
After you told me the synopsis of it, I'm kind of like, I'm out. I don't need a buddy human.
Yeah,
that's who framed Roger Rabbit is.
Basically what those Sonic movies are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need a TV show about Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
It's Knuckles.
It was Knuckles.
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger? That's one that will never be remade.
No, why?
Because you can't.
Yeah, no reason.
But there'll be so many characters you could add now.
I don't think so. I think nowadays, you can't make that movie now.
It's too expensive.
No, not even that. I think like the studios don't want to help each other and shit.
That's sad.
Yeah, I think so.
That's super sad.
You know.
Well, there was a time where Warner Bros. Didn't want to help out Disney, and they still said, "Hey, fuck it."
Yeah, but I think now
there was a time where Marvel and DC said, "Fuck it, let's amalgamate switch characters at one point."
But now it's like fucking like it's brands and shit. It's like
dog.
Yeah.
Why?
It's the way it is, man.
Well, I mean, that's why independent artists are usually do create crossovers. Your character has come out in more cameos than it has actual books.
Yeah, at this point.
Shit like that.
No, that's the thing. Like I love shit like that. And it frustrates me that a lot more people, like independent creators, don't do more of that.
Yeah,
because it's so weird because it has a weird stigma behind it. Where like I've talked to people about it, and they're like, "Oh, that's gimmicky." I'm like, "You're trying to sell a comic book, like." Yeah, it's a gimmick. Who fucking cares? Like, like that's the whole point. Like
you have that character that has a fan base already. Yeah. That's 20 more people that might buy your book because of that. You associate yourself with this character from this world. Yeah, you might have a crossover in the future. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have a book that came out before that?
Yeah, and set it up.
Yeah,
that's why I love that Dark Horse run on Mad Men. Yeah, where like
he was with everybody.
Every 2 issues it was like, oh, here's fucking Hellboy
and Grendel or something. Yeah.
And that was such a cool run.
Yeah, which one? X-Men or something? Yeah. That was weird.
I remember the one I had I read recently was he teams up with Mage, and then that's weird. And then fucking Madman's like, hey, why'd you steal my shirt? Like
funny.
And he's all like, what are you talking about?
This is a lightning bolt. Yeah. He's a lightning bolt.
He stole my shirt.
I mean, I remember getting Mage around the same time I was getting Madman, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, Shazam could have been in the whole thing too. Fuck. Mage was cool because you know what? He was a balding superhero.
Oh, have you seen like the new one that came out like last year? No, he's straight up bald. Like
straight up bald.
And they made him kind of fat too. Like
neat.
Because he like aged in real time or some shit. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, they went. What the guy from Saga route? The hunter guy.
Yeah.
He got all fat.
He got all fat.
That's cool. I know. I didn't even know that guy was still around.
Yeah, no, he's still doing it.
Didn't he die?
No.
Oh no. Never mind.
No.
With his carbon rod and shit.
Yeah. Because whatever he had, it became Excalibur, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, so he had the baseball bat and like,
carbon rod.
Yeah. Weird comics, man.
90s was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, going back to adding characters, adding flavor. It's adding flavor.
Yeah.
No,
it's the thing. Like, I always talk about this. I was bringing this up, and a lot of people don't even know about this. It was like I think it was the second year of Image. Yeah. It was the Image X month.
Oh, right.
They were just like, they took over each other's books.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking cool. Like, and like, they won't do that shit anymore.
But here's the thing. And it's one of those things you didn't know unless you looked at reread the names. Like, why is this name wrong? Or, you know, back then, it was either that or Wizard.
Yeah. So, like, 2020, like, that's what I did. Was like, I hunted for those books. I had a couple of them, but like, I was like, I want them all. Fuck it. And I ended up getting them all.
I want a mishmash.
And they're weird because, like, they're like they kind of take place in the same night.
Oh,
because there's this whole every one of maybe I'm reading too much into it, but like every one of those issues, they purposely show the moon, and it's the exact same moon,
like the dots and all that. Yeah, okay.
And it's like fucking weird, and I'm like, oh, is this insinuating that they all took place on the same night. You know, like I don't know. You know,
good read.
yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, it could be a thing.
Yeah,
that's a good way of what do you call it? Hooking them all together.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, some of them are pretty bad, but some are pretty like some are pretty interesting though. You see like McFarlane drawing fucking Cyberforce, which is like holy shit! Like you drew a whole team, like that's fucking crazy.
More than one character doing that one pose.
Well, that was the gimmick was that like anyone that did solo books, had to draw the team book, and vice versa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Jim Lee, he was doing Wildcat. He drew Savage Dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that one. That was the one everyone wanted. That Savage Dragon one.
Speaking of Jim Lee, did you hear about that thing over the weekend?
$35 million or whatever the fuck it was.
It's like $25,000 for a commission.
11 by 17 inks though.
Yeah. $35,000 for that. And I'm just like, whatever. Like,
I mean, if I had the money, I guess.
Would you though?
No, because do you think it retains that much value?
No.
Do you think it retains that much value? A Jim Lee now?
No.
Original. Unique.
I mean, it would depend. Like, what are you getting? Like, do you want to fucking like?
Can you use it for anything?
No.
What do you mean
you can't? You just own it. Like, you just own the piece. Like, you can't republish it. You can't repurpose it.
Why not? You own it. You pay for it. You gave them $20,000.
You should,
right?
But nope.
Why not?
That's not how it works.
That's not fair, though. I mean, if I'm going to pay that much, I want to be able to poster it across Los Angeles if I wanted to.
No, you can't do it.
In that case, I'm not buying it. Put my money away. Let me put my money away.
Fuck you, Jim Lee.
Yeah, fuck you, Jim Lee. You get it, not mine. $27,000 or whatever it was. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. And people are like arguing that, like, oh, it's fucked up. You know, like I'm like, dude can charge whatever he wants.
Yeah,
doesn't mean people are gonna do it.
2, 7, and 3 zeros behind it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And like I said, like it's not like he can charge whatever he wants, and like he's gotta find the person who's gonna want to do it. You know, like and then the person's gonna want to do it. They're gonna do it. Like fucking, they're gonna spend money on whatever. Like you know, like
look, one person buys one, it's like he's making minimum wage. 2 people buy some, it's like he's making manager's wage. 3 people buy, then he's executive level. He all he needs is 3 suckers.
He not only charging that much, but he's limited to 4.
See, there you go. There's $100K right there. Beautiful.
It's ridiculous.
I figured him out.
Yeah,
I figured out the math to this.
Yeah.
Wow. So how can I become a 30K freaking artist?
You gotta become Jim Lee, man.
You know what? I only draw 1 art piece a year, and if you want it, you gotta pay me $30,000.
I get to draw whatever I want.
Whatever I want, and only I keep it. Yeah, you know.
You get the NFT, or like
you get a picture of it.
Yeah,
low resolution. That's what you get for $30,000.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, insane.
Outrageous.
You know what? If you hadn't sent me that thing, I would have been in disbelief when you told me today. Yeah. But luckily, you prepared me. You softened the blow. Yeah. I'd have been like, you motherfucker. But today,
that's a lot of money, man.
That's a lot of change.
And I'm sure people are going to do it.
Yeah. How much for like I don't know, like an Alex Ross? Like $5,000.
Probably easy.
You know, $3,000 to $5,000.
Well, I don't think he does like commission, like paint commissions. I think he does like sketches.
Sketch commission.
Like they're pretty high up there.
Every once in a while, he'll throw some of those $10,000 freaking full paint for commissions on his website.
I have a Kingdom Come, I think. I think it is. And he signed it, and he drew a Superman S on it. And then like a little profile thing. I'm like, this is fucking rad.
I think we went to the same Comic-Con.
Yeah. So I have that.
Yeah.
I have that. But yeah, it's probably a lot. For the longest time, like I forgot when he was charging a lot for the covers.
Yeah.
To the point where like these studios were just making deals with them and just be like, whatever book you want to do it.
That's how you got Gotcha Man.
Yeah.
Right?
But you have to do the cover. Like that's part of the deal, you know?
Yeah. All the fucking Battle of the Planets. All that shit. He's still doing it.
Yeah. I love that shit.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
To be Alex Ross.
Yeah. But that's fucking nuts, man.
Cricket's back.
Yeah.
Like, let him be.
I mean, whatever. Like, you know, like if it was one of those things that, like, if he said, I mean, I'm sure that he's got a price.
The ambience, the hourly intermission.
I'm sure he has a price, and I'm sure it's like outrageous to get to have like a cover.
Of course,
but I think like he probably doesn't do that because I think it's probably like, under contract he can't or some shit. You know, like
that's That's a
You
downside of
know,
that shit. What about like Michael Albert for a while was doing like $400, $500
yeah.
commissions.
No,
Now it's way
it's like
$2,000 or something.
and it's like he's got a 2-year waiting list.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah,
We should have got it when it was
I
$500.
know.
It was still like too much money at the time for me.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's too much money. Now it's $2,000.
Not $2,000 at least minimum.
Yeah.
'Cause it's weird. I wonder how that works. Because I remember at one point, me and Miguel were working on this thing, and
During the pandemic, I think it was
yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
They were current.
About 10 years ago, at least, me and Miguel were working on this thing, and it was like a horror thing. And I met someone that knew Ben Templesmith.
Oh, good old Ben.
And so I got that was his email address,
Mm.
and I reached out to him, and he's like, dude, I charge fucking Marvel $500 for a cover.
500.
Yeah,
Wow.
a Marvel DC, I charge him 500.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you guys want one, 250. And I'm like, really? Like,
And you didn't jump on it.
no, because well, it's a long story, but basically, like the person we were working on the book with felt that was a waste of money.
Timothy. No.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
He felt that was a waste of money, and so we didn't do it.
Dude, Ben Templesmith in a horror anthology book. I just remembered.
Yeah.
This fucking makes sense in every multiversal landscape you can think of.
That was my big. I kicked myself for that one. That would have been cool.
That dude, I would have kicked you. I would have been like, you know, Timothy, you don't put in on this.
Yeah.
But when we make money on that cover,
fuck you,
Timothy. You don't get nothing.
No, I remember that was a big kick in the ass. But like, but it was interesting because a lot of people will do that now. Like they're like, oh, you're doing an independent book. All right, cool. We'll charge you this much.
Yeah,
like
that's cool. That's a good thing. But I always go throw back to when we got Crossland to fucking do as a pinup and shit. And he's, do whatever you want. And he didn't charge you much, like what, $50 or something.
Something like that. It was like no, I think it was like 70 maybe. But it was under 100. I remember it was under 100.
Yeah, it was
for
something it took him all day. Sure.
Yeah,
you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. And then
and he's back.
He's back.
Yeah, you saw that?
His art's kind of weird now, right? Like it's getting kind of, I don't know,
lazy.
I like it, but it's still kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not as sketchy. It's not as dirty.
Yeah,
it's not as dirty. So he's been gone for, he said, 2 years.
Yeah,
but he's back now.
He's back.
Yeah. I think it's been longer though.
Probably.
His last post was 2021.
Yeah, so like 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, about that. Well, you know who else is back is Scott Morris.
Really?
He was let go from Pixar. Was it
hey,
that huge Pixar layoff thing?
Yeah.
They let him go, and so he's been doing stuff like he'll do like sketch covers and shit.
Yeah, I remember when they laid him off. That was a big thing, big hullabaloo, because he was there like such X amount of time, and there were some issues with that.
Yeah,
but I guess now he can do fucking Hero Bear again. Fucking Southpaw.
Southpaw.
Part 2.
Part 2. That's a guy I would like to get like something from. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What was his name? There was a guy. He did a book called Slow News Day.
Slow News Day.
And then he had a very like real simple
News Day.
Fuck, what was his name?
That sounds familiar. It was also independent guy, right?
Yeah, it was around that time too. And I remember, Joanna was a big fan of his.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, cool. So then, when I made that book way back when, I was trying to find someone to do the cover. Yeah, and I found a connection to him. Like, so I reached out to him, and he was like, oh yeah, I could do it. $1,000. I'm like, $1,000
back then, $1,000.
And not only that, like yeah, he's a big name, but like I was just like that seems like a lot. Like that's like too much.
Back then, I mean, I guess. How long ago? 10 years ago?
No, fuck, like 20 years ago. I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Slow News. I never. Yeah. Just in that case, you got like a fucking Mike Kunkel.
Yeah.
Or something.
Fucking $1,000. I want a fucking full book, man.
Andy Watson.
Yeah, Andy Watson. That's who it was. Andy Watson.
$1,000 for Andy Watson?
$1,000. Back 20 years ago. I'm sure it's more now, but
no, he's not. Dude, now if you probably ask him, he's not doing shit.
He's writing shit.
Oh, he writes?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's writing stuff for Omnipress, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess he's an okay.
Yeah, I like the style, but it was just like $1,000. Come on. Like,
I remember, what was this?
Yeah.
All right. So who would you get now?
Now?
Don't say Mike Allred because he's.
I would love to get Mike Allred, but I doubt it's never gonna happen. Again, I think I doubt it would happen, but like a Brian Lee O'Malley would be cool.
Oh, fucking Scott Pilgrim, you're fucking guy.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be nice.
It's fun. It's funny. I have a friend who she works for Omnipress, and in the fall she told me I have an opening. You want a variant? Let me know. And I'm like, fuck, like, I really like her stuff.
Mm.
But I'm like, right now I'm thinking like, do I just do like order one? Do we do this or that? Like,
Yeah, you should find next issue.
Huh?
For the next issue.
No, but I said me and John were talking about that.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with that is we have a tradition.
Oh.
That all the artists for the variant covers are Latino artists.
Oh.
Who are going to be at that show.
And she's not going to be.
No, she lives in like Scotland or something.
Still could be an artist, whatever.
Yeah.
For the second printing.
Yeah, right. So like it's either like that or like just push it to like the
pin up
volume 2
trade paperback.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
She has potential.
But yeah, it's driving me crazy. I'm fucking overthinking this shit.
Yeah, just get it. Just you know what? Don't even just get it. Make sure it's just something generic.
Yeah, and
you'll be pretty good, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
We'll see.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. I solved your problem in like 20 seconds.
Andy Watson, $1,000. I fucking hit him up.
Andy Watson, no problem. What if he goes, I got nothing doing, $100?
Whoa, Andy Watson.
But it's like 2 lines.
Exactly. Like, bro, like,
avant-garde. It's life.
Yeah. Like, it's just,
it's 2 lines.
Like,
you're either with it or not with it.
Not with it. There you go.
Art.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I try. It's very addicting to get like pinups for your books. And it's like,
well, I mean, if you ever bring them out, that'd be
nice. That'd be nice.
So at this point next year?
No, it's coming. It's coming. We had to
2025?
No, to take it.
Latino Expo is like in 2 months.
Oh, that was in November.
Oh, they moved it?
It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I will still be full of food. I won't be able to move.
Oh, yeah.
Still got leftovers in the fridge by then. Who did that?
I think it's a museum.
Was it the fucking Ricardo?
No. Maybe it's possibly.
Like this last will and testament. Fuck you. Ruined it to November.
The end of November. Practically December.
Make it work.
That's
my last will and testament. R.I.P. Ricardo. We miss you, buddy.
But so it's good because we have some time. Shit, but like like
yeah, you know what? You got saved by the bell.
Yeah.
You got saved by the Hispanic bell.
Yeah.
La campana.
All
right. But now you got time, I guess.
Got time.
I mean, good, because like Val's like still gallivanting in the world.
Fucking Mexico and shit. Yeah.
So you should be working on the fucking book.
Oh, she finished her.
Oh, she's done?
Yeah, she's done.
With everything?
Yeah.
So it's going to printers?
No. So because of I'm still dealing with a bank issue.
Oh.
Right. I'm looking for another printer because the printer I work with, he's at cash only.
Oh.
And I don't have a lot of cash laying around.
Credit.
Yeah, so we're looking at a couple of digital printers and going that route.
Dude, well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So
is it cheaper?
Not really. Like it
but it's credit.
It's tricky because here's the thing. Like I found a place,
right?
And I sent it to Miguel, and he was kind of like lukewarm about it because it doesn't say specifically.
Yeah.
But if you read through the thing, you're like, oh, this is like overseas. This is like
China.
Yeah. And he's not too happy with that because he's like, oh, we gotta keep jobs here in America. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I go and I understand that.
America for Americans.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to do that, but it's just it's just not feasible right now.
Cheaper.
It's not even cheaper. It's just like there's like places now like in the state, right, that like can do it, but they're just like cash.
Well, I mean, you can always get an advance from like credit cards and shit.
Like, I mean, yeah, but then
that's a percentage.
That's really bad.
27% and shit on cash advance.
Yeah.
My bank gave me like a 22% cash advance. I'm like, you fucker.
That's kind of a lot.
Well, I mean, there's ways you can go from lukewarm to mild Mike.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. But just because we need to do it kind of quick. So
yeah.
It's just like,
because TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, baby, TikTok.
Like I was telling
kickstarting people are gonna start kickstarting.
No.
Start kicking.
Oh no, yeah. I was telling Joanna, I was like, I'm even thinking of like saying a clock or just like announcing the day for GoroCon. Which is the release of issue 3.
Yeah.
Just because like gotta do it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, like there's no.
What are you gonna say? The heat is.
Yeah, exactly. Because the idea was to do another Kickstarter.
No, stop.
in like October, November.
Mm-hmm.
So to get away with that, we'd have to fucking have everything out.
October, November. When you mean when the next Latino Expo is coming out and shit?
Yeah, kind of. Well, the idea. Well, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't even know that. Like,
and you can't do it in November because of the holidays. People are too busy with the thing.
No, you get away with that. Like that.
You were the one that said you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, well, you get November is like you shouldn't go too.
We had a whole episode about it.
You shouldn't go too deep into November.
Uh-huh.
Like if you go like middle, like like
before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving, you're all
people
right.
are fat and be like too lazy to. Here's my wallet. Take my money, please. Mm-hmm. When they're festive giving, they're in the sense of giving. Yeah. Do you give more during the holidays?
When I can.
During the holidays, though.
Yeah.
You give more.
Here's the thing. Like, it's funny because I thought I was like the only one. Yeah. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and she brought up that she's the same way. Like, I love gift giving. Yeah. And it's just because like it's one of those things where like it gives me an opportunity to be creative. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like. And I love when I get something for someone that's like weird and they're like, oh. Cool, like yeah, like I just that's my whole thing.
Like bluey blankets.
Yeah.
Have you used them yet?
Oh yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I love shit like that.
Stuff like that. Yeah. It's weird, but in kind of your own little language, if you will. And it's like, oh, I get it. That's that one joke.
Yeah. Like so yeah, no, I mean holidays.
Yeah. So I guess, but not more during that time.
No, you don't want to go too far into it. Okay, you don't want to go too far. And even then, like at the beginning of the year, they tell you not to do it before like February or March.
That shit keeps changing. Mm-hmm. So when are you gonna start teaching classes about this shit?
I should. I got asked already, and I'm like, I go fucking figure it out.
Start the Kickstart classes.
I should
start classes. Kickstart classes.
Yeah.
Start kick class. But.
No, I mean, if I could think anything else, man, you just fucking do it. Like, you fucking figure shit out, Like, I mean, there's stuff that you figure out ahead of time just because you need to know.
And the thing is, you got to post every day. That's the main thing. You got to make sure people get annoyed by you. Mm-hmm. Every day is like, ugh, no.
Yeah.
And so eventually like, ugh, fine.
Go
away. And even then, it doesn't stop.
No. You start getting random emails. And
hi, I'm such and such person who can get you $1 million for your Kickstarter. You just sign up with me. I miss those guys.
I'm not looking forward to that again. But
just send them over to me.
You gotta do it.
Yeah,
you gotta do it.
We'll sign up for the pull list.
There you go.
All right, well, that's good.
Yeah,
we got an update.
Yeah,
so that's good.
Yeah, so August is the plan
for GordoCon.
Well, yeah, for issue 3 officially. So everyone in the Kickstarter will get it before.
We're in July.
Yeah, I know. Like.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. So everyone will get it before.
So after this sticker thing, we're just gonna focus on that.
I think during the same thing. Like
cool. Isn't that like next week?
Well, when this episode comes out, probably, right?
It'll be a week behind.
Yeah.
Oh, last week. How was it? It was great.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
All right.
Which is like, I picked up perfect time to do this when, we have a lot of change coming. So like,
and it's hot.
It's
so fucking hot.
It's so hot. Yeah.
I'm gonna complain about that again.
No. It'll be fine.
Hey, we'll be fine. Yeah. Cool. A lot of change coming. Change is good.
Yeah.
Change is good. You don't want to stay stagnant for the rest of your
life. No.
Issue 5, huh?
Issue 3 is coming out on August. And then the Kickstarter for issue 4 should be like in October,
November.
And then 5 will be early next year.
Allegedly.
And then at the end of the year.
Double whammy next
trade.
Year. Oh.
And then like the trade would be like, we're taking a year off.
Yeah.
And just promoting that shit and going to shows and selling that shit. Yeah.
You're going to have boxes of that shit.
Yeah.
I know that goes. And you're going to go to Alaska, promote your book. The only Hispanics in Alaska. Come get their book.
What was it? We might go to...
are you going to make some in Spanish?
She really wants to.
Yeah.
Which she even said she's going to bribe Gadiana to just do it. Just fucking translate it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Which I was like, okay, can she do it? Like, I don't know.
Is that her profession?
Yeah, like, I guess.
I mean, now we can get some profession.
Yeah.
On Fiverr.
Yeah, Fiverr. That's Español.
Español, por favor. Donde disponible. I can do it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Soy gordo.
How do you say Slappy Joe?
Sucio Jose.
Oh,
Empanado Jose.
Well, it works.
Man.
It's not gonna work. That gonna work.
No, we're changing it to empanadas.
Empanadas. I love these empanadas.
In Pokemon, where they did the little bows, they changed them into fucking donuts.
Yeah.
Empanadas.
Empanadas. There you go.
You know, these sturdy empanadas. All right. So we got 2 minutes.
All right.
Anything else we got?
August, fucking GoroCon, and maybe some other stuff. I don't know yet. We're still working on it. And then we get into September, which is going to be our anniversary. Oh, my anniversary of being
owner of a
comic store.
Living the dream.
12 years. 12 years.
Living the dream. Are we going to have another...
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. October, we're probably going to do some shit. Well, September, we're going to have a Hispanic Heritage Month thing.
Okay.
Don't know when yet, but like Batman Day.
Batman
September, October, some spooky shit. Yeah.
I like spooky shit.
Then November, Latino Expo, and maybe some other stuff. You know.
Keep him busy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We need like a calendar.
I know. That's what John keeps saying.
We need a calendar.
I keep telling her like I have notes. And I said once we get final dates, we'll put them on a calendar. Yeah.
We need a calendar, but like a big one.
Big one
with magnets.
Yeah. Like,
they can move shit around.
Forget shit.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
It'll be great. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
The sticker show was great. Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
Awesome.
You know, can't believe that person showed up.
And that person too.
Do you expect Matt Groening to be here?
Exactly. Michael Jackson too.
The ghost of Michael Jackson?
He bought all sorts of stickers. Let me slap.
There you go. See?
And then Dr. Michu Kaku showed up.
Oh man, that was a surprise. Yeah,
and then he was like, quantum physics of stickers is like, slap it.
Slap it. Multiverse.
Yeah.
No. Good times.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
We should advertise in next episode. We haven't advertised. We didn't advertise the sticker thing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Anyway, to anyone still listening, thank you very much. We enjoyed having a good time with you. The hot heat. I'm literally sweating bullets.
Dude, my eyes are fucking burning.
It's burning because of the sweat that keeps coming out of my fucking eyes. Yeah, dude. We need the fans and we need the fans now. So we're cutting it short. Bye.